You may have heard that one of the reasons why companies go out of business is because they're undercapitalized. Well, that raises the question, how much capital does a company need? Good question. So let's first define what working capital is. By definition, working capital is current assets, which is cash and things that turn into cash quickly, like accounts receivable and inventory, minus current liabilities, those invoices, those short-term debts that are coming due very soon. And when you subtract current assets minus current liabilities, that gives you an indication of a company's liquidity, how well the company is positioned to pay off those debts that are coming due very soon. So, a company that has a lot of current assets in relation to current liabilities is in a very liquid position. For example, a company that has current liabilities of $1 and has current assets of $2 to cover those current liabilities, that's a good place to be in. And a company that has more than $2 to cover that $1 in current liabilities, that's a very good position. But on the flip side, a company that has a current ratio of less than 2, meaning there's less than $2 to cover every $1 of current liabilities, then it starts getting interesting. And a company that has less than $1 of current assets to cover current liabilities, meaning that current liabilities are larger than current assets, this creates some sleepless nights for the entrepreneur. Not a good place to be. So let's get back to the how much working capital a company needs. Let's discuss the working capital cycle. We buy, we sell, we collect. That's the entire cycle. And at some point during that cycle, we pay our bills. So as an illustration, company sells widgets, and between buying the widget and selling the widget, it's 60 days on the average. And then it takes the company 30 days to collect the money from their clients. So the entire cycle is 60 days in inventory, plus 30 days in the collection cycle, for a total of 90 days. And let's say the client, this client, pays their bills in 30 days. So in other words, they pay their bills in 30 days, and then the money comes back in on the 90th day. So the money out on the 30th day, the money in on the 90th day, that means there's a gap of 60 days. This company has no cash flow for 60 days. This company needs working capital to cover that 60-day gap. And so the good news is that these days can be translated into dollars. And the other good news is that I've created a financial scorecard that reveals what your gap is and reveals how much working capital you have and how much working capital you need to get through that gap. And this I call a gap analysis. And this is something that I am glad to do for my clients. And so when you're ready, reach out to me and I'm glad to help. I'm Andy Freed, and that's something to think about.